Hello, everybody.
Howdy.
Welcome to all our new subscribers and to all of our friends who have been here for a while. First of all, I just want to say Shyla just did a video, and we were so proud of her and James both, because they're doing this and getting an education. But Shyla is going for her degree now in sociology, and I think this is going to be awesome, because she sees it in the XJW, community or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to put the link to her video down below because we recommend going and watching it because it's really good.
And it's also helped me to appreciate that I have to change some, not so much a view, but just terminology. And I won't give away what the wording is now, but in another video, if I do anything that has to do with changing terminology, you'll notice the difference, the change in terminology. So
yes, and she's done an excellent job.
Yeah, and there's actually probably more to come.
Yeah,
because as she learns more about sociology, there's no doubt that she's going to be sharing it with Kim and I, and then we're going to pass this on also.
Yeah, in fact, one of her essays, I believe, she is turning into an article. And so when that is done, we'll be putting that on our website and Facebook. So we look forward to
So
that.
there's some really good things coming from Shyla, even though she can't do a ton of videos or anything like this. The information's still going to be shared.
Yeah, and she is helping a lot of people.
Yeah,
like I said, she's helped us now to look at things a little bit differently.
And it really shows the value of education.
Yeah. And I love the part how she called the guy from headquarters an old fart.
An old fart.
She's like her father.
Yeah, exactly right.
Now, speaking of headquarters, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
We have so many videos to do this weekend, and we apologize. We aren't able to answer any emails or comments or PMs or anything because we are just going to do a video marathon and so much research. I mean, this is just... Thank you to Deep Throat, and I'm not sure if the Unknown Apostate also sent the same video or not, but at least Deep Throat sent us the link to on jw.org. They have 2 videos. Now, if you go to jw.org and you click on Newsroom and then scroll down, there's 2 videos where it's talking about the ban in Russia on Jehovah's Witnesses. And I'm not going to insert the clip because I don't want Watchtower shutting us down.
Well, this is what I found so interesting because it really gives me an opportunity to mock Watchtower. We all are familiar with Watchtower's bragging ability about how in the early days they went to the Supreme Court to fight for their religious rights. And when it was all said and done, they made all the Jehovah's Witnesses believe that this was God blessing their efforts. God gave us these victories. And, I don't have to show you a Watchtower. I'm sure that if you go get the Proclaimers book and start reading it word for word, you're going to see it in that book, that God blessed them by giving them all these victories in the United States Supreme Court. Well, guess what? In Russia, the Russia Supreme Court's pretty much saying, screw you, Watchtower. You're under ban. Hey, Watchtower, where's your God Jehovah now? Huh? Is he in the privy? Yeah? Huh? Yell out a little bit louder. Maybe he can't hear you because he's in the privy. But this is where Jehovah's Witnesses just don't understand what they're involved with. Decades ago, they bragged that this was, Jehovah doing this, and today, Jehovah's no longer helping them. So, if we're this close to Armageddon, Watchtower, in Jehovah's Witnesses, and it's so vital to get the good news of the kingdom out, then why isn't God making you win these cases so you can do it?
Why didn't God strike down Russia,
Yeah.
Okay, now, in this video on jw.org, the one about Russia Supreme Court ban witnesses in Samara. Now, in there, they're actually alleging that the police or authorities, whoever, planted the banned literature in their headquarters. Now, also, they are disbanding the legal department or the legal aspect of the Jehovah's Witnesses also. So like I said, these two videos are very informative, and it had me spitting fire,
Yeah.
you know, the whole time I'm watching this. But like I said, they actually accused the authorities of
Planting literature.
you know, this banned literature in
Contraband.
contraband.
Contraband. Jehovah's Witnesses have contraband now.
Yeah. They actually looked in their liquor cabinet and found the literature.
Yeah.
Okay. So after, you know, we were passing these videos back and forth, Deep Throat come back and he says, the witnesses argued that even if the Samara prosecutors' allegations were true, that they had stored banned literature, the punishment was disproportionate for such a minor offense. And I love this guy dearly. Brother, I love you dearly. So he comes back and he says, you mean like disfellowshipping a JW couple for apostasy on mere hearsay when all they did was point out subliminal images in Watchtower publications?
Yeah.
Familiar?
Oh, very familiar.
Now this is the best part. Wham, Watchtower. The way you treat others is coming full circle. Payback is a bitch, isn't it?
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Deep Throat. Payback's a bitch. That's exactly right. See, for every Jehovah Witness like Kim and I that would disfellowship for trivial reasons, this is biting you in the ass, isn't it, Watchtower? Because you've lost any legal right in Russia to preach. You're going to be losing even more. Mark my words, because Russia's not going to be putting up with your nonsense like the United States government does.
Yeah. And what was interesting is this brother, I don't know if he was an elder from headquarters or what, but he actually says that Jehovah's Witnesses and extremists are as far apart as you can get. Really?
Disfellowshipping two people on hearsay is not extreme? You couldn't prove what we were saying. You disfellowshipped us on hearsay. That's not extreme? Come on, Watchtower.
A mother and grandmother shunning and telling her daughter and granddaughter not to even contact her because she'll send everything back.
That's not
That's
extreme.
not extreme. You know, the new article on disfellowshipping, that's not extreme.
Yeah. What a bunch of monkeys' asses these guys are.
Yeah.
But you know what I thought was interesting is in the video, the comment is made that there's only like less than 18 what was that number? Yeah, because this, I mean, I found this really, really intriguing.
Here's my post-it note. There's like 100. Okay, well, here, we'll just
Yeah, just read it off of this.
get the yearbook. Okay, now in last year's yearbook, you know, and we're thinking, okay, Russia is a huge country.
Oh, yeah.
There's millions of witnesses.
I mean, really, Russia's a continent on its own.
Yeah. Okay, in Russia, like I said, this is from last year's yearbook. Oops. There is only an average publisher of 164,187 publishers.
There's not even 200,000 Jehovah's Witnesses in the whole country of Russia. Wham, Watchtower.
So I went and looked up this year's yearbook, and in Russia there's 165,000. So that's only 1,100 more
In 1 year's
in
time.
1 year. And how many of that is children of witnesses that were baptized?
So, Watchtower, you really don't have an effect at all in Russia. I mean, if you've only, what was that, 1,000, 1,100 baptized
1,135.
within a year's time, you're not effective at all in Russia. You know why? Because I think the Russian people are a lot smarter than you are. They can see through your bullshit like right away. Because
Yes.
Jehovah's in the privy.
Yeah. So they're, you know, telling how horrible this is for the brothers and sisters, and they might be arrested just for practicing their religion. And it's like, okay, so how does the world headquarters in New York feel about their poor brothers and sisters in Russia who are now under ban? We got a clip for you.
We're happy. We're
Oh
happy.
my God!
Now, I can hear it now. Let's see, what was the name of that knucklehead we did on the happy hour? James Jaw Aver.
Jodgery Aver?
Yeah, Jodgery Aver. Yeah, I can just hear him now posting on the comment. Oh, but you guys are taking that out of context.
Or
You know,
Justice Forever?
Oh, yeah, Justice. Yeah, I see that guy's still around, isn't he? Well, I'm glad we banned that idiot
And
from
I
our...
think there's another one. We had a comment. I think his name is Armageddon is coming. And
Yeah,
he's basically saying, "Oh, I can't wait because you guys are gonna die at Armageddon."
Yeah. Hey, guess what? When Armageddon comes, dude, I'll probably be taking a dump myself. But I can just hear the apologists now saying, well, that happy video's got nothing to do with how Watchtower feels. You know what?
You're taking it out of context.
Yeah. When Watchtower, when you guys are out placing this magazine right now, Watchtower has taken Rama Sinj out of context and misquoted him.
Professor Sin.
So how does that feel? See, you're going to criticize Kim and I because we've taken this happy video and applied it to something that absolutely has nothing to do being related with each other, but yet that's wrong for us to do that, but yet it's okay for your leadership to misquote somebody and ruin his reputation? Hey, get this kind of thought process. How these people, these Jehovah's Witnesses think it just blows my mind that they're that friggin' clueless, and that there's such a disconnect. It's wrong for Kim and I to put these two videos together, but yet it's not wrong for Watchtower to misquote somebody while you're out peddling their bullshit through that Awake magazine. This is the absolute disconnect that Jehovah's Witnesses have.
Yeah, I know a lot is said about cognitive resonance, but what I call it is cognitive disconnect.
Yeah, they are so disconnected because it's wrong for us to be misquoting Watchtower. It's wrong for us to be
Well, we're not
mocking.
misquoting.
Well, no, I know, but in the minds of the contenders, in the minds of the apologists, and in the minds of current JWs that say, oh, I can't wait for Armageddon to come so that God will kill you, you don't realize what your own organization is doing to you. You don't see it.
As we've learned, they don't even know their own history.
No. They...
Yeah. So then Deep Throat made a comment about this happy video.
Yeah.
He says, I'm shaking my head at this video. To any JW, I'd ask them these questions. Does Watchtower seem like a religion that's focused on publishing a life-saving message because Armageddon is supposedly coming any day now? Rather than using their new TV station and website technology to promote truth and educate people about the Bible or their alleged King Jesus and his kingdom, Watchtower is making idiotic music videos? Really? This is what Watchtower considers as the most important thing it can be doing right now? Before God's great grand genocide of the human race at Armageddon? And then this was a really good point.
Yeah.
I find it ironic that the video shows a brother moonwalking. Ironic because the organization not too long ago in its history DF'd Michael Jackson because he didn't live up to the Watchtower ideal, conduct unbecoming of a Christian, as Watchtower used to say. Now, Watchtower uses his signature dance move to promote their a-hole religion.
Yeah, and when he said that, that reminded me of a district convention that we attended some years back in Tucson. This brother comes out, and he was an African American brother, and he started talking ghetto slang like, "Hey dog, what's up, dog?" And he starts using some of the other terms that were indicative of that time period, and he said, we should not be imitating the world, even in their speech. But yet in this video, you got a JW imitating Michael Jackson doing the moonwalk. Come on, Jehovah's Witnesses. You've got to figure this out, one way or the other. My goodness, what's good for the goose should be good for the gander. Unbelievable.
Yeah, So that was a good rant. Okay, so on to some more videos. So we will stop this one here. You all have a great week.
Bye.
Love you all.
Hello, everybody. Right when I started editing this, I got an email from Deep Throat, and yes, Mikey's at work, so he just got me this morning. But he made a point. He sent me, this is a longer version of the one we originally were going to use in the video, so I'm going to insert this one instead. But he says, notice the brother when they're in the kitchen dancing. The brother doing the sausages, he's wrapping them around some kind of like rack or something. The sausages all over the floor. And it's like, I know their floors are probably clean, but really? Then you're going to serve this to people? It's like, found this hilarious. So hope you guys enjoy this video, and love to all of you. And yes, I am finally getting some of my messages and emails answered, so be waiting. So love you all. Have a great week.